you can get a copy of this. Folks, it's Jeff here. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm very fortunate to have Barry and Don. Have I said that correct? Don, is it?
Yeah, Don
Yeah,
Evans,
okay.
in short, Don. Also, you can call me Gomez. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you very much. So I'm just going to share my screen right now. But straight into a trading platform called TradingView. You can get a free for version, or you can get a paid for version, just so you know. But this, I have a paid for one, but you can get this free, tradingview.com. And if you go inside the 30-minute trader into the guides, there's actually guides there and actually how to use it. Now, if you already know how to use TradingView, don't need to worry about this, but inside there's how to use it. And there's also a code to get a discount if you eventually upgrade it. So the group you just joined the other day there, that's that there. Okay, this group is completely free, completely open, and then all the resources in there are free as well. You'll see next month in here, you'll see lots of people. You'll see lots of people dropping the charts. Yeah, like this here. We did it in the past, and we asked members to paid members to leave the charts here. That particular day, this lady got 9% for the day. With these three charts, she made 9% in that day. So, because what I do is I do competitions, and the start next month I'm doing a competition. It'll last 2 weeks. The person who shares the most charts will receive a free prop from myself. I'll give them either an FTMO or something similar for themselves. Because what the purpose behind me for doing this for our members is so we can actually help them. Because for me, it's all about training your eye. So Barry, when we start off, I want you to train your eye. To get the emotion out of the way and just focus on the education. Yeah. And then as you understand, okay, all I want to do is say, well, I think it's supposed to be at this mark here based on whatever Jeff says, my stop loss down there, and whatever that is. Is that okay for you? So you'll see a lot of that next month. Yeah, and a lot of success this month as well, actually. So I'm going to go over here. I have these pairs here. I have different lists. But I have this list what I call trending. Yeah, especially these ones up here, and there's a few other ones down here as well. And I've also gold, the NASDAQ, that's NAS 100, US 30, US 500, and some other unusual ones down here. Bitcoin. Yeah. There's different ways to trade. More recently, I've been mentioning to people to put charts the 30-minute time frame. So what does that mean? That means every candle you see, these are candles, represent 30 minutes of time. If I change that to there, for example, that there, and I make it 15, I now have that candle and that candle. Does that make sense? 15 minutes is 30. Yep. So I'd like to know that. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to start throwing on different indicators. And Barry, if you can send me your TradingView login name, I'll do this at the end. I'll actually add you. Yep. So the first thing we're going to do is when I put on here our, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll get these. One of the hardest things in trading is some people call getting the direction, or what I call the daily bias. Yeah, getting the bias for the day. So if you choose the bias and you stick with the bias, you've got a much higher chance of getting right. It would have been great. Oh, it would have been nice if I had these, wouldn't it? It would have been nice to get all that. Yeah, it would have been great. Well, that's after the fact. So is there a tool to help people with the daily bias? Yes, there is. Now, this is gold. I'll do it with Forex pairs as well. Now, I'm going to stick to the 30-minute time frame. This is something I was marking up the other day in the group, so on a 4-hour, actually, believe it or not. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to put on something called a swing and breakup structure. Swing breakup structure. And that straight away, you can see a few things. So let's start from the top down. Don, what color is this to your eyes? Would you say red or green?
It's not properly red. It's look like orange and green.
Okay, orange and green, but you can see the difference between this green.
Yeah, I can see.
So when you see this green, it means the price is going up. We believe the price is going up. Do you see the price is going up? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Over here, the price is going up. The green graph is going up. Yeah, I can see.
Absolutely. And we've got a temporary red here, then green again. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just go back a little bit, just to there. And I'll go further back as well, just so you can see it working. This is our newest indicator we're actually testing at the moment. Just a tool to help us get the bias. We've got another one for the bias. But you can see here, people that have a break of structure, that's where it's changing and dropping. Yeah, and keeps dropping. But wouldn't it be nice, yeah, we've got the direction right, but wouldn't it be nice if we had a tool that helped us get in and actually told us where to sell? So, for example, if you have buy and sell signals, but you completely ignore the buy signals and you only take the sell, would it make sense to only take the sell, Don, or not? Barry, would it make sense or not in that case?
In a downtrend, it makes sense just to take
It makes sense. Yeah, thank you very much. So I've got a little tool here, which you'll get all of these. The original one was something called the money line. Yep. And you see it's red. Sorry? I can't hear you. Whoever's speaking, please. I think your screen's frozen. Gone. So we've got this line, okay? And this is what original had. It's been developed and developed. So let's put this to the side. Then we got something called the money line 1.3.3. Yeah, let's do this here. And it's all based on this here. And we're expecting a manipulation leg, Barry. We're waiting for a buy to a sell. We're basically expecting that every day. Whatever direction we want to go, we're looking for a manipulation leg first. Have you heard about a model called, I think it's only you and me, have you heard about a model called AMD?
No.
No, okay. It stands for accumulation, manipulation, distribution.
Okay.
Yeah. AMD. Accumulation. So AMD, so accumulation, have you had a consolidation?
Yes.
Yeah. When the market, consolidation is the market basically goes sideways. And in these boxes is areas of time we're expecting the market to go a little ups and downs, but to accumulate or consolidate. Yeah, well, from history we know that. Yeah. So we'll just start off when we get this down here. So that's the A. The manipulation is where the hedge funds, the banks, the institutions on purpose send you the wrong way. That's called the manipulation leg. And you can see there, we completely ignore that leg, completely ignore. And right for that candle there, you can get MA4 there, but that candle there, it looks at the bottom, it says 3:30 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. So for you, that's 8:30 UK time. Down here in the bottom, it's a black. Do you see that there?
Yeah.
But the truth is, we're actually expecting that to happen anyway. So you're just waiting for a turnaround, and you can do other things, what I call it spaghetti oscillators, to assist you. But you see there, could you get a nice 1% from that? Yes, you could. But what we're going to do is we're going to see this on a daily, consistent basis. We have the next day. It buys. We completely ignore the buy. Why? Because that's manipulation leg. And we take this leg here. Yep. So this is one style of trading. Now, you can trade at different times of the day. So So based on if you want to trade in your evening, an example, would have to adjust the rules to fit you. Now, Dom, are you in, what time is it in India right now for you?
Actually, I am right now in Cambodia. I am already back in my job place. So
Okay.
in Cambodia, the exact time is right now it's 3:07 evening.
Okay, 3 minutes past 7. Okay, that's fine. Same as me in Vietnam. That's fine.
It's 19:04. It's 19:04, and
Yes.
in Bangladesh, the time is in Bangladesh and India. The time is now it's 18:04. 1 hour
thank you.
later.
Thank you. So what we're looking for is buy to sell model. Now, whether you use this or we use something else, just see we have a trend to focus to help us look. There's the buy. We're only interested in sales. We're only interested in sales. There's, yeah, and that's a continuation. So that one's a bit of a dodgy one. There's the sell there. Happened inside the box. You can take it because it's underneath there. We're only interested in the sells. So Kanashi, so far out of them, how many of them would have been losses? Barry?
No.
None. It would do a lot of good for the mindset, wouldn't it? Because as you probably know, trading's majority is mindset. Once you understand the strategy, there's a lot more to it than this. Okay? So I'll carry on. It changes direction briefly. When it changes to green, you're only interested in buys. Does that make sense? Yeah, that one there could have been a potential loss. Yeah. So this here, it goes green, you're still expecting a buy, but you wouldn't buy when it says sell. So when it breaks through there, you would enter the trade for a sell. You completely ignore that buy, and you take the sell. So when it goes up, Don, it's called a buy, for B for buy, and red for sell. It's even built into it. And is that the reason?
Which one is for buy?
The green one when it says B. B, do you see the B, the letter B? Do you see the letter B? B for buy.
B. Over here I can see B. The green one, B. B for buy and S for sell, the red one.
Yes. But we don't sell when it's going up. You see that? This is a little tool to help us. And you can switch it off really easy if you like. There's a swing. So basically, it's basically a trend. It's a swing. It's got a breaker structure built in, waiting for it to go up, pull back, and continuation. Yeah. You get these all in the 30-minute trade. So this is gold. Now, let me look at other trading instruments. Now, Barry, what's your favorite trading instrument, Tom?
To be honest with you, I haven't got the experience to say that. That's why I'm with you.
Okay, that's fine. So let's just look at the top one. Yeah, NZD USD. I'll just pull that down. I'm keeping the time frame the same. And what I'll do is I'll put that other indicator off. These are things just to help. And I'm just going to ask you to see that screen. Yeah. Sometimes it goes up, it pulls back and goes up, pulls back and go up. Now, this little indicator takes advantage of the pullback. So on purpose, we're expecting a manipulation and then we buy going up. Is that quite good? We let the manipulation happen and you don't worry about it. You get it all in the guides. Guide number 1 inside the Inner Circle trading group. Inside the Inner Circle group, okay? So we'll make it even easier for a minute. So Don, we're not interested in the S's, we're only interested in the buys. Does that make sense to you? Dom, yes or no?
I am a little confused.
Okay, what color is that? It's green. Green means buy. See how I've got that green?
Buy.
Green?
Buy.
That matches
Buy.
up. So when you see that, you press the word on your computer or on your phone. There's a little button which say buy. Okay? I know you're new to this, but Barry's just, so this here gives you a direction. If you don't like this, switch it off. And you've still got this inner direction helping you as well. But this is giving you an overview. It's not intrusive. You can put that back. You can do a whole bunch of things. So here, I exit the trade, and then we buy it. We're only interested in buys. Why? Because this is green. When it's green, we want the price to go up. When it's green, we want the price to go up. Don, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Okay.
This makes
And
sense.
when
Yes.
it's red,
Yes.
we want the price to go down. We want it for sell. Okay. So here we go here. It's green. Say we take the buy. Look at that. There's the buy. There's the buy. Now let's look at the time of that. That's 1800 Eastern Standard Time. So add on 5. So that's 6 and 5. That's 1 a.m. That one there. So let me just change the charts to London time for you. To change all time. Just let me see if I can find where's London on this. 0, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, so you see that one there? That's the morning that time. That's the evening. That's 2300. That one there, what did I say? That was 200. 2 in the morning. That one there is midday. There's all different times there. And by changing the time frame, here, my 30, but still focusing on the buys, you get more of these buys. So there's more of them now. You say, okay, what time is this? Excellent, that's 3:15. What time is this? Oh, that's 2300. What time is this? Oh, that's 11 at night. Different times. If there's not enough for you, there's nearly 5 o'clock. If it's still not right for you, we drop down a time frame. And remember, we take a larger time frame, we're only taking the buys. And this, why? Because it's green. And then it's just all about matching up. That one's now a bit earlier. Before it was at 11, now it's at 10:30. Is that too late for you, Barry? 10:30 at night, that one?
If I'm going to be on the 12 o'clock mentoring course, I'll probably be getting a couple of hours sleep before I wake up.
Oh, okay,
So
enough.
I'd say yes.
Yeah, there's 5 p.m. that one there. And again, if it's not too early or too late, drop down a time frame. Yeah. And that's really it. There's lots, and again, you have lots of pairs to choose from. You have lots of. So what we'll do with yourself, Barry, we'll find out what works for you and a time frame, and we'll take it from there. Let's just keep the buys for a minute. So this one is still saying sell, so you wouldn't take that buy, but then it breaks through there as a breaker structure, you could then buy. We ignore that, we take that buy. 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 Have you seen many losses yet? No.
No.
Because we're doing it in the direction of the trend. And again, you can change time frame, you can change pair, we can change many things to suit you. Let's look at, I don't know, Great British Pound, United States dollar. This time we'll take a couple of sells, a couple of from here. Don, do you ever heard of the Nifty 50? Don, have you heard of the Nifty 50?
No, Jeff, I don't have. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. In India, it's like the S&P 500. Well, actually, the Dow Jones. Actually, the top 50 stocks in India, the Nifty 50.
Okay.
Just Google it. It's an Indian thing. So it goes red. It goes red here. Guess what you do? You sell. It's still red. Sell. Guess what? That could be your first loss. See that there? That should. But you have had all that and you've made your first loss, potentially. It's not the end of the world, is it? Yeah. You've made that there. It then goes into buy. We ignore that. Now we can enter the trade for a buy. And that's just the way we're only It's actually consolidating here this whole day. But you don't know that when you're at that time. So you're taking these cells, you're taking the cells. We'll stick with the cell just now. That one, that cell continues all the way down here. Yeah, taking a cell, not the best one, but you can definitely see it. Just see, let's call that one a loss. Well, it probably wouldn't be, but let's call that a loss because nothing's perfect. It then goes into green, so you're waiting for a buy. So we're taking buys. We're taking a buy. We're taking a buy. We're taking a buy. So we completely ignore this. It's the weekend, and we take a buy. Have you ever seen anything so powerful? Let's look at the NASDAQ. That's top 100 technical stocks in the US. You may have heard of companies like Facebook. Well, they're in here. Yeah. We're only taking sells. And it's only seen once. That's basically one sell. I'll drop to the 15 minutes, see if we get, might make it a little bit easier on the eye. Yeah, so we get more of them. Yeah, take a sell. We take a sell. We take a sell, not the best, consolidates. You wouldn't have lost, but you wouldn't have won either. You take a sell. You take a sell. What time was that one? That was at 11 o'clock at night. That one there was 8 in the morning. That one there was 2:30. That one there. See how they're all wins. There's an occasional draw, or I think it was one loss. You're not in that trade for a buy yet. Why? Because it's red. You ignore it. It breaks above there. Goes green. You can enter the trade. Yeah. Exit there. It's still green, so wait for a buy. Boom. That's what's coming to you, Barry. And lots of other things as well. We'll switch this off. It's something called a 30-minute trader direction. Yeah. Again, it's something else to help you with the trend. It's something else to help you with the trend. So for a 15-minute time frame, I use a higher time frame that there. So this is helping me choose. You just choose the tool that suits you. The background turns blue. The candles go above this. Can you see how you can take advantage of that?
Yeah. So now the draft is going up, right? Over here.
Yeah, and the background is blue. Now this is going up. Background is red, and as soon as it gets underneath that light, you can take the sell. So you can
it's going down.
Going down, going up. So I've just got a little tool. Yeah. Look at this here.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
So Barry, have you heard of scalping before?
I have, yes.
So this is more of a scalping entry to support you. But again, if you put this other thing on, you would only take this here. You would say, oh, look, I'm only taking the sells. Again, it helps you just get the direction right. In life, in trading, if you can get the direction right, you're halfway there. Look, that big buy. Let's get the direction right. Woo! Let's put that. And as a result of that, we only take the buys. We don't actually take these here. There's a small pullback, and there we go.
Excuse me, Jeff. I have a question.
Yes.
Like just the previous view over here, we can see like there is a down line like this from red, and there is the up line like this from green. So if there is a down line from red line and there's the up line, so which is the situation in this line, and what is the situation in this line we need to do?
You mean like this here? And this here?
The previous line was much more better. It was very clear, the red and green line. It was very clear.
You mean like this there?
Blocks, yeah.
You mean like this?
Yeah. This one.
Okay, so what's
this one looks like much more easier. Like okay. I can see the red, I can see the green like this.
Excellent. So guess what? I have many tools to do many things. You can do whatever suits your psychology when you're trading. Yeah, if you want to take
Okay.
advantages, you can. And also, if you want to put that on or off, you can. This is just an additional tool. It's just an additional tool. If you don't want it, switch it off. If you don't want it, switch it off.
I think that helps,
Okay.
like you said, that helps more with scalping because there's more opportunity
Yes.
in between blocks.
And look at this. You just put this on and you say, well, then you can switch it off. I'm only interested in sales. Look at that there. Nice. Nice. There's
It
so
looks
many.
like much more easier, yeah,
Yes.
from
so-
other drugs.
Yes, and there's many ways to use this as well. Now, I'm gonna make a change again. I'm gonna show you another tool. Yeah. Some people find this one easier. Ready for this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's also not it's not looking that tough. It's not look like that tough.
Green background, you buy. Red background, you sell. So what I've done is
Green
I've
background,
taken
you
the
buy.
colors from.
Red background, I sell.
Please listen. Please listen. I've
Yeah,
taken
yeah.
different colors, like I've done here for a sell and a buy. I've changed the colors for green and sort of pinky red, so people can see when it's sell and they can see when it's buy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then when you apply that on top of it, you only take the trend of that. So you just switch that on and off. So again, you can use this for scalping or actually longer term. Whatever suits your personality. So we have different tools. Look at that. Could you imagine getting in these trades? This is the power you've got coming to you, Barry. Look,
Can't wait.
Okay. People used to call me the indicator king, but it's not. It's all about, well, people in my group, and I'll tell you how we started. We started with one indicator called the 30-minute trader. Yeah. We did it on the 5-minute or the 1 minute per entry using quite advanced stuff. Yep. And then people saying, yeah, I see it's a banker scandal, an order block. You see it here bouncing off these different things and reversing. Oh, it looks too complicated. So I then created the 30-minute trader directions. Oh, now it makes sense. I can see where that thing entered, but now I know why I'm taking the buy. And I see why I'm taking the sell. So, and then from there, we built the volume monitor. The volume monitor. Because this was all to help people. Yeah. People saying, Jeff, I need some help. Can you help me with direction? Look at this here. Buy, sell, buy. Is the delay in here when it's coming together? Yeah. Just tools to help you get it. And then what happened after that? We built the money line and variations of the money line just to help people get the trend right. Because for me, it's all about the direction. If you know you've got you can take these bands off. But if you think about it, if you're scalping, you can use these as they are. You can take all the sells and the buys. But if you're looking for a longer term trend, you're only taking the buys. You're only taking the buys. But if you want to scalp, you can take these here. You can basically do as you wish. These are the tools inside the 30-minute trader. The background turns green. You've got a buy. When do you exit? When it turns pink or you get a sell. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. We're only interested in the buys. We're only interested in the buys. Exit the trade. Only interested in the buy. Only interested in the buys. Why? Because it's an upward trend. If you don't like these bands, we can take the bands off. We can have this a different variation. We call this the Scottish money line because I'm Scotland. I see how we only take the buys at the Scottish money line. Yep. And then when it comes down, you take the sells. So can I ask Barry, what's your favorite of all the tools I've showed there so far?
I think I like the white and blue blocks.
The white, blue blocks. Let me see if we can. Oh, okay, another ones. Yeah, these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guess what? You could even go on a higher time frame. If you want to just let it go, you can. I'm not saying you would do that, but you can. So this is every candle is now worth an hour of time. Look at that. Sell. Buy.
Yeah.
Buy. Sell. Buy. That one's not so good. Nothing's perfect. Buy. Sell. You'd wait till it goes below there.
But if you
As good
put the
as-
buy and sell indicator on, it tells you when to get in.
You could do that as well, couldn't you? Oh my God, it's almost like, it feels like cheating, doesn't it? I could remove that and put that into the other one. I could remove that, not that one. Or you could do that if you really wanted to. Only interested in buys with the backgrounds like that. Boom. There's your exit. There's another buy. Or you could do the other one. So this is coming to you. I've spent a lot of time. Final one is go back to gold, because people always ask me, Jeff, does this work on gold? You do some great stuff. So you can just see there. I'll put the one you like. Is that clear enough for you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
This is the power of the 30-minute trader. That's what you've got coming to you. Change the time frame for that. Apologize, that's the wrong time frame. 4 hours. So I'm using a higher time frame to get a bias. Basically, it's a small exit. So you don't even get that drawdown. You get straight back in, straight in, straight in. Somebody's not got much. There you go. And you can also, let me just check. You can set alerts on these if you wish. Just right click, set alert. 30-minute trader direction.
So, Jeff, am I right in saying then that if you, let's say you had a risk management of 0%, half a percent a day,
Yeah.
you could basically put in the correct risk management. You could set a trade up to come out of the trade at 0.5%, and you wouldn't have to you wouldn't have to sit and watch it.
Absolutely. And all you do, let's say this one here, for example, where would make sense for you to enter? Above that line?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's say we entered there. I'll put my risk management tools on. Would the stop loss be below here?
Yeah.
So I put my entry there. Put my stop loss below here. And once this goes to 0.5%, so you see that it actually goes to 2%. But once it goes to 0.5%, you can automatic exit that trade. It's almost like nothing. It's like nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boom. Simple, easy, and it's very effective.
Excellent.
Excellent. So you've got lots to look for. And there's lots of learning with it as well. So let me, before we go any further, I'll answer any questions. Don, do you have any questions? This is the little free one. And for yourself, Barry, but lots to look forward to.
Yeah. Looking forward to learning.
Yes. And it's not just me either. There's a gentleman, I won't mention his name, he came to me as a recommendation just to use my tools. And then he started using them. I said, come into the mentoring, it will change your life. Don't just use the tools, because I have a tools only package. But I don't explain really how to use the tools. I just give a brief overview. But inside the inner circle group, that's where it really comes alive. You know? And now he's in a few short months, he probably gets about, yesterday he got 7 trades and 7 wins. And he takes 0.5% in each one.
Yeah.
He makes the occasional loss. I think he made about 4 losses all last week. and he does five trades a day. Typically, he did a couple of extra on Friday there. And he was a student, and now he's been with me only 3-4 months.
That's
And now he's
7%.
actually, he focused on 0.5%. But I said to him, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I want to take. Don't want to stay. I don't want to risk much. Don't want to stay in the trade very often. The prop firms are looking for 0.5% a day." So I said, "Well, why not just?" Well, they said, "Well, they're looking for 10% a month. So why don't you go for 0.5% a day? 20 trading days divided by 0.5% is 10%.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, you'll lose some as well, but it takes more than 1%. Well, 1 trade a day. So he's doing very well, shall we say? And he's got to the very fact that he's supporting me with the education, and yeah, he's doing great. Another student that since Rob's come on board this week, 10 trade setups, 9 wins, all at 0.5%. Yep. All I say to people is, think of 2 words: boring and consistency. It's boring. It's consistently boring, or is it boring consistently? You're winning just by doing the same thing day in, day out. It's like saying to you, "How do you make a cup of tea?" Well, you just do it without thinking. If you can mark your charts up in such a way that you can do it without thinking, because it's repetition, repetition, repetition. It's a development group where we develop traders. And it's not just my way. There's other people developing their own strategies, and they're really powerful. One guy this week, 20%, the previous week, 19.4%. And he doesn't trade exactly like he trades in a higher time frame. Yeah. Very different. He does more of a swing trade over during the week on the hour time frame he uses. So there's lots to learn. There's lots to benefit from. So we're excited to have you. Get into the guides.
Yeah.
There's lots to learn in the Inner Circle guides. Yeah. For you, Don, go to the 30-minute trader guides on how to use TradingView. And there's a couple of free courses in there. There's a couple of free courses. Trading boot camps in the group that you've actually just came into, I think yesterday. Okay, completely free. Just go through them. I'll show you where they are now. So you go here. I will go to the 30-minute trader. Go here to the guides. The guides, you see it there? The guides. This is our student success. Various prop firms, different traders are having all their successes. This is results. It's an overview of Forex, but for you, Don, I want you to go to Guide 4 as well. How to use TradingView. And we have boot camps here, 5-day one, and a little bit more advanced, a 3-day one. Is that okay for you? That's for you, completely free. You know, the software is free that I was showing today. To get it, there's a link here for the software. Just use there. And that's how to use it. Can't be fairer than that. Okay.
Great stuff.
I got it.
Yeah, Barry, thank you so much for sending that over.
No problem.
If you can send me your TradingView name, username, not your password, just your username, get in the top left-hand corner.
Yeah.
I'll add 5 indicators now, but I need to show you how to use them. I need to show you how to use them. There's a lot of setup to them, but most of them is in the guides as well. Let me talk about the guides for yourself. So I'll go to the Inner Circle guides on the internet. So I'm just going to go here, Inner Circle mentoring group. Go to the guides. For your education, I want you to go the last couple of months, but between now and the end of the month, this is enough. Okay,
Okay.
that's more than enough. But
Okay, great stuff.
lots on trading psychology, which is a big thing. And guide 4 is different indicators. Guide 4. I might move that to guide. Yeah, no, I'll leave it there. Guide 4.
Okay.
Setups. But try it yourself, and I'll prefer to do a one-to-one with you, to be honest, just to make sure you got them right. But I mean, have a little look at that, and we'll maybe catch up tomorrow, and we can.
I probably won't get to have a look at these guides now till probably tomorrow night.
Okay, that's fine.
I've got things on this afternoon. Actually, I might be able to get in the morning. I'll watch some. Yeah,
Yeah.
just give us
Yeah.
a shout, and
Yeah.
if I'm around, I'll.
If anything, you don't ask. I would probably say, forget the indicators now and just go through these.
Okay.
Really slow. Just go really slow. Just take what you want. You see similar things here. You see it's like that band. There's different ways to use them. And what you do is you use the tools that speak to you. If this one doesn't speak to you, you don't use it. It's as simple as that. That speaks to me all day long. I would use this one with this one here, and I'm like, there's my trade. I'm not interested in anything else. I could potentially remove everything else inside the cell, but I don't, because these green things are important to me. And there's other information there you learn. You learn other information here. It's all based on the close of the freebies. Lots of good stuff. Well, I will, once this is recorded, I'll actually put this into the 30-minute trading group call, Don, so you can actually have a look at it. Is that okay? But for yourself, Barry, you're going to get lots of support. Lots of support. Everything is recorded. And we have 2 sessions a day, and they're completely different. And sometimes we got a lot of the same people. But for whatever reason, the midnight UK one is very different to the midday one. I can't put my finger on it. It's just very different.
I just need to rearrange my sleeping patterns now.
Yeah, sorry. And sorry, on the Monday we do a very early one on the Monday. But that's 6 AM only on a Monday. I'm also, there might be some other adjustments. So if you can message me. Let's start off with your trading view, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, I'll just
Thank you.
stop recording.